Here we go. Go ahead.
Now, I would like to start by saying, do you mind if I take a little bit of notes, jot down a few things while you speak? Is that okay?
No, go ahead.
No? Okay. Now, thank you for having me today, sir. My name is Yuan. I am a Salesforce field salesperson, and I am here to try to know what your needs, what your problem is, and try to help you solve that problem. Now, I really like that polo and Apple Watch you have on, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like your watch as well.
Thank you, thank you. It was a birthday gift from my parents when I
Oh,
turned 21. So it holds something special to me.
I like
Of
it.
course. Thank
I
you.
like it.
Now, before we start, can I give you a little agenda really quick?
Yes, please.
Yes. So our agenda today, of course, because I know you have a very limited time, I want to go ahead and uh, by just going through what your needs are, what your problem, what you are facing in your everyday work field, so I can have a better gauge of what your interests are and how our product can better serve you and your team so you can be more efficient and support your customers, right? Because of course, trust is one big thing for your company. So we want to make sure that you guys can have that trust in the software so that your customers can also trust you.
Indeed. I like that.
Now, all right, so now can I ask you about how many people is on the team for Linux or who?
So in my team, we have 30 people.
Okay,
30 people, yep.
30 people. Now, is there any supporting people or is it just 30 of the salesperson?
No, 30 of sales.
Just 30.
But the whole company, I want to say around 300 total.
Okay, so 30 people with sales, and then you have around 300 people on the background, the back end, helping
Yes.
with all the logistics and everything.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
got you. Now, can I ask you, do you have a system or software that you guys are currently
We do. So we use Excel right now. It's cheap.
It's cheap.
We already pay for it internally, so that's why we use it, and it works good so far.
Okay.
We have some challenges, but definitely open to listen what Salesforce team has to offer later on, and see if that can be a good fit.
Right, sure. Now, can I ask you to go a little bit more in detail on the
Yeah.
challenges that you guys are currently having with the Excel system?
Yes. So the challenge that we are having is uh, one of the challenges is, for example, the report to share the report with each other. That's something we want to have. We want to have a place where we share. We add all the reports and all the information in one drive or something, so the whole company can see that, and that's one of the issues. The other one is we if I have a meeting with a customer and later on that customer calls and want to have a meeting with that someone else, sometimes we lose that connection because we have our own sheets and we don't share that with each of everyone. So we want to get out of that stage.
Got you. Okay. Now, with that, do you know around your what's it called? The decision process of you guys? Do you know anything about that? Are you the person?
No, I'm the one that takes care of the sales team. So I just collect all the information that I can have and share that with my decision makers as well.
Okay, so now you are also collecting info to your higher ups so they
Yes,
can go ahead
correct.
and make the decision. Okay.
That's correct.
Now, can I also ask you, what are some of the things that you did like about using Google Excel?
So we like it because it's cheap.
Of
Number
course.
one, it's cheap. It's very easy to use. There's no fancy what do we call those? Fancy approach to it or fancy things to do with it, but it's simple, very simple.
It's a good UI, anyone can get hands-on about it.
Exactly,
Of course.
exactly. That's what we like. So,
Oh.
but once again, I want to go back to one of the challenges. A huge challenge are we want them in the same place. Every information about our customer in the same place. For example, we had a great sales guys that had a lot of information in his Excel files, and he left the company, and everything is gone.
I've been there. My previous job, I do procurement for another company before. It was all based on Excel as well, and then you will see a bunch of people trying to edit the same Google spreadsheet, and then 1 second everyone will disappear, and then somehow the file is just gone, and then we can't find it anymore either.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's correct.
for sure. Okay, so now I get that the most important thing for you guys is having probably a cloud software where we can store information on the web so anyone can access it at any time, any location. And that's
Agreed.
Gotcha. All right. Now, so I did read a little bit about you guys' company, and then I did see that you guys had a really extensive sales onboarding system where it was the 18 weeks for the actual sales training, and then another 12 weeks was customer approach. Can you tell me a little bit more about the 12-week customer approach?
12-week customer approach.
Yeah, like what exactly like goes on there? What are you guys looking for? What is the main goals?
So when we add a new software, you mean, or?
No, just like as of right now. Like how are you guys training your new employees?
Okay, got you. Yes, so we have a schedule of every week with what we think it's best for the employee to get in touch with every decision maker and every key holder. So that's one of the part. But we like that everyone that start working with us, that they shadow one of our sales team or the other team members that we have.
Okay, so you guys do have a shadow system.
Yes.
Okay, so a shadow system where they also, that's actually really neat because you actually get hands-on experience with real
I think that's very important.
For sure.
You can learn a lot of things via internet or school, but when you're there and shadowing,
it's experiences that you can't get.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay, now.
So we have a lot of older sales rep in our team, and they are not very happy about changing the system that we have. So something that we would like is some training for the team, if that's possible. We would like to know maybe the cost, how much it costs, because Excel it's very, very affordable.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Now, I just want to get a little bit more, not necessarily information, but I just want to restate, just tell you what my findings are, what your needs are, what your problem are.
Yeah.
Okay. So now to start, of course, you have 30 salesperson with 300 people in supporting roles, so you will probably need around at least 330 accounts to help assist with the sales and everything. No, and then you guys are currently using Excel because it's cheap. So because it's cheap, it has a easy to use UI, and it's also a software that has been here for a minute. So a lot of the people, older generation, all uses it. So it's helpful with everyone. Now your main points are, of course, a cloud system. So of course, Salesforce is a cloud system. Everything is stored on the cloud, on the databases, on the internet. So there's not necessarily a worry that you need to have a local equipment or have anything, storage space, none of that. Your employees can be in Texas, another one can be in Seattle. All they have to do is just go on a Slack, talk, and then they can message each other, work on the same thing. Everything is shared with them. And then other things are list connections. You guys also have a shadow system with your training onboarding. So of course, training and onboarding is very important for salesperson, because that's how you guys know they qualify for your company. Now, we do shadow system, older age, not so they do like an onboarding process. Okay. Now, I do see you guys say older age. Now, with your employees that's on the older side, are they tech savvy at all, or do you think they're more traditional, more old school?
I want to say more old school.
More old school.
Yeah.
So they like pen and paper, writing everything
Yes,
down.
pen and paper is always great.
Got you. Pen slash paper. It's old
Yeah, I do
school.
see that you have something more modern.
Of course.
Nothing that I grew up with, but
Of course. I mean,
it's great.
of course, modern is just the equipment for us for better accessibility for our lives, and we hope this is something we can also provide with you guys, right?
Well, it sounds like a great approach.
Thank you. Okay, now, so pen and paper. Okay, so a little bit about Salesforce I know that Salesforce is a more tech savvy. A lot of people probably wouldn't know what to do when they first get on. So there is, of course, videos and demonstrations and more to help you guys with that. We also try to aim to help people lower their onboarding time with our softwares because we want to provide you guys an easy access, a good UI, a user-friendly UI, so you guys don't need to navigate to this tab, go to the other tab, and then go down a few different hosts to finally find the page you guys want. Just general things like that. So if you wouldn't mind, are you free next week sometime so I can maybe bring in one of my other salesperson or bring you a presentation for you and your higher ups so we can get more idea, just get everyone involved in that decision process as well.
Yeah, so I would say that right now we are in what stage we are. I want to say that we're not in a stage where we can then take a decision between 1 and 2 weeks. It would be more maybe 4 months, 4 months, because it is a big decision for us.
Okay.
And we need some more information about this, but I will definitely be able to schedule a second meeting with you
Sure.
later on, maybe in 3 months from now.
Maybe in 3 months, do you?
So I can bring in some of my decision makers there as well.
Of course. Now, I do get that you might not be quite satisfied with the amount of information that was given. Of course, I could always bring someone in maybe in a later down when you and your boss are both available, so we can go through a lot more things in detail. Yeah. Do you have in general time with?
So we would say, yeah, that can definitely work within a couple of weeks. So let's say in 3-4 weeks from now.
Okay. Now 3-4 weeks. Do you mind if we get a date down?
No, perfect.
Perfect, for sure. Okay. So as of right now, I do see that we are in March. Do you guys mind if we schedule a meeting for, let's say, April 2nd?
Sounds perfect.
April 2nd. Okay. April 2nd, okay. And then do you have a time that you guys prefer before lunch?
Yes,
after lunch?
we like to do this in the morning, so maybe 9 a.m.
Okay. Alrighty, got you. Alright, so I'll go ahead and send an email out to you in a bit.
Do you have my email?
Actually, I do not. Would you mind?
So please, yes. Put in my email there. It's aj.muliqi@linux.com.
Alrighty, I'll be sure to have that email to you
Perfect.
as a meeting invitation. So I'll be sure to have a presentation of more details for you guys. So you guys hopefully we can make a deal next time. Sure.
That sounds like a good deal.
Sure.
Very nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
Great job.
Thank you.
Let's see here.